Coach Steph here. Welcome, brothers. I'm excited. I'm going to tell you why I'm excited, because today we are speaking to the 5 P's and the 5 pillars of masculinity. So here at MPB, we're not here to tell you how to be a man. We're not here to tell you what it means to be a great man. Part of that evolution, part of that journey is you discovering that for yourself. However, are we going to provide you with some frameworks? Are we going to help you potentially understand yourself? Are we going to encourage you to pull from what resonates and maybe even pull from what challenges you, pull where you have resistance and integrate that in yourself and ask yourself, does this suit me? Is this for me? And the 5 pillars of masculinity is one of those foundational models that gives you a roadmap for understanding yourself, for knowing yourself, for knowing who you are in the world and who you can be. And so in no particular order, let's just go through the first one. The first one is protect. As men, we are born to protect. We are born to protect what we value, what we perceive is valuable to us and to those that we care about, to our community, our tribe. If we are not protecting our values, our freedoms, our virtues, our character, our self, the things that we believe in, if we're not protecting that, and if we are not a stand for that, because essentially protect is really a stand. If you're not a stand for that, then what are you a stand for? That's the question. And also as men, when we look back throughout millennia upon millennia upon millennia, millions of years in fact, as hominoids, we have been responsible for protecting. What are you protecting? That's pillar number 1. Provide is pillar number 2. We as men are here to provide. Does that mean that we are the only providers, that women cannot provide substance and sustenance in our lives? Of course not. And when we look at history, when we look at from an evolutionary place, how we've developed, how we've moved through the world, how we have created societies, we have had this tremendous ability to provide. Now, over time, and with culture and the advent of language and the prefrontal cortex development and all these things, the way in which we provide is a little different now. It's not just the providing of resources, but it's the providing of self in the space. Let me tell you what I mean by that. And the last pillar is presence. I'm going to just touch on presence now. I'm going to come back to presence. When you provide yourself in the space, when you provide your wisdom, your attributes, your skills, your value in the space, you are being present. You are in presence. Now, there's more to presence, and I'll go into that in a moment. But what are you providing? What value are you adding to the people in your lives, to the projects that you're working on, to your purpose or purposes? Are you providing the fullness of yourself? Have you cleared enough clutter of your past, the trauma, the wounds, the unappreciated self, the hurt that you've been neglected or abandoned or abused? Have you cleared that up enough where you can provide a full sense of self and, going to presence again, where you can be fully present in any relationship?